Force Factor products use clinically studied, patented ingredients to powerfully improve your health. They're also delicious, easy to use, and affordable. That's why Force Factor is now the #1 best-selling herbs and supplements brand at Walmart. Rush to Walmart and unleash your potential with Force Factor.
As a sign of solidarity, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken flew to Israel. He's set to meet with Netanyahu to discuss ways now to bolster Israel's security. And WJZ is live tonight now with Kelsey Kushner.
And Kelsey, you were at a news conference with local Islamic leaders as they call for local governments and neighbors to recognize the complicated history in that region.
Well, Israelis and Palestinians have been speaking out against this war, saying that too many innocent lives have been caught in the crossfire. At a press conference Wednesday, local Islamic leaders and members of CARE spoke out against the violence in Gaza Strip.
Islam forbids the harming of innocent people, regardless of where they're from, what country they belong to.
Hassan Hamad says the history between Israel and Palestine dates back decades, almost 3 generations.
We have people that are suffering on both sides. For years and years and years, there are people that have been without electricity, without water, without food, without access to safety, without health care.
The death toll continues to surge into the thousands as the war between Hamas and Israel stretches into its 5th day. Arif Ramadan shared photos of his family members, civilians who lost their lives following airstrikes in Gaza. He says uncertainty on the whereabouts of the rest of his loved ones weighs on him heavily.
And I have no idea who's living, who's dead. Have no idea, no news.
For the past several days, both Palestinians and Israeli natives have shared their concerns about the war. Among them is Mitchell Bard, who says his son is fighting on the front lines for Israel.
Terrifying for us as parents, but again, at the same time, very much fills us with pride.
Bard says his son moved from Maryland to Israel and trained with an elite paratrooper unit, which was called to active duty after the deadly Hamas terror attacks last weekend. He tells WJZ he is staying hopeful, but it may prove difficult.
Hopefully he will be able to remain in contact, but we know that it may be impossible at some point.
Now, American citizens have also been killed in this war. As of right now, the State Department says that number sits at 22. Reporting live tonight, Kelsey Kushner for WJZ.